Meadow.
And I'm Karen Ogle.
And this is your 4th episode of LTN.
And here are your announcements.
Picture retakes will be on December 1st. Anyone who would like to take a retake needs to email or talk to Miss Brown to be put on the list.
Miss Thomas' zoology class is going to the Tulsa Zoo on December 16th to learn about different zoo careers, different groups of animals, and more. Here are some videos from their trip.
It's like, hey y'all.
Why are you laying so zesty?
Yeah, she liking it. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. Yeah. Come on, Kira, get lit.
We hosted our Veterans Day Assembly on November 11th. Veterans were invited to the high school for breakfast, followed by an assembly with the elementary and middle school kids' performance, followed by our high school band performing as well, in honor of our veterans. Here are some pictures from the assembly. Now on to an interview with Mac Hoskin to ask her a few questions about how her freshman year has been. Hi, I'm here with Mac Hoskin to ask her a few questions about how her first year of high school has been so far. So my first question is, how has freshman year been going?
Pretty good.
That's good. And my next and final question for you is there any big differences between junior high and high school?
Not really. It's just like the teachers and like what they're like teaching and like the classes.
Hello, my name is Emma and this is Clubs. The Beta Club is having a No One Is Cold in November service project collecting warm used clothes for those without. Our FCCLA was well represented in the NE3 District Star events yesterday, November 15th. With Faith Page achieving a first place in cake decorating level 2, congratulations to Faith, and she will move on to the NE Region Star events November 9th. And to the junior class, everyone needs to go to Alondra Camarina, our class president, and you need to tell her your prom ideas and your prom food ideas as soon as possible, please, and thank you.
I'm Jace.
And I'm Brandon, and welcome back to your LTN Sports Update.
We just finished our football season, and sadly we didn't make it to playoffs, but we are so proud of the boys' effort they put out this season.
Hold up. Hey. 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 Wait for it. Wait. 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 Hey.
Also, our cheer competed in a game day regionals competition. They didn't advance the state, but they did very well and hope to see what they can bring to the table next year. Now on to basketball.
Our first game is the 29th, and the players and coaches are excited. Here's a schedule so you can keep up with the Tigers along with the boys and girls team. Now on to Xander and John for the question of the week.
My name is Xander Gillespie. We got John Free behind the camera. And I got a question. Let's go get an answer.
All right, so I'm here with.
Kason Dalton.
Brandon Cervantes. Elias.
All right, and I got a question for y'all. When do y'all put your Christmas tree up?
Today. After Halloween.
I actually don't celebrate Christmas. I'm Jewish. We celebrate Hanukkah, so we don't believe in Christmas trees.
All right, so I'm here with Chunk.
Emiliano.
All right, and I got a question for y'all. When do you put your Christmas tree up?
After Thanksgiving. A day before Christmas.
Like the day right before Christmas?
Yes.
Why not any earlier?
Because I'm too busy.
Okay, well, I got a question. When do you take it down?
After Christmas.
Like the day after?
Yep. When it's 12 p.m. Oh, a.m. My bad.
Do you have a real tree or a fake tree?
It's half and half.
Half and half?
Yeah.
So like, top is real, bottom's real, or
The bottom.
the bottom?
Yeah.
The bottom's real. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
My name is Jonathan Free, and that was Question of the Week. Now on the feature story with Jonathan Fisher, Owen Howe, and Serenity Crossland.
All right, this is your Liberty Feature story with
Owen Howe.
You're going to hear my name a lot, you'll find out. And so, Today's Liberty Featured Story is we're going to ask how Liberty can serve.
Hi, I'm Serenity, and this is your Liberty Tigers Featured Story, and I'm here with
Faye Culver.
And I just have a couple questions for you. The first question is, what inspired you to enlist?
I was brought up Air Force, and so when it came time to join up, I had married an Army gentleman, and I decided to join the Navy.
You did?
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. And then my second question for you is, what was your favorite thing while you were there? Like, what was your favorite thing to do?
Well, I have to say the experience is I became my own self. I went from being Tom and Jackie's daughter to Bill's wife to Christy Mary Laurie's mom, and then finally I was myself.
Yes. And you found something you liked doing.
I liked about that, yeah.
And then my last question for you is, what is something that kept you going?
Have to be family. Yeah, I was deployed 3 times. My last one was in Kuwait, and I never cried so much in my life from missing family.
Yeah, family is definitely an important thing.
It is.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
You're mighty welcome. Thank you.
I'm John Fisher, and I'm here with
Jeremy Bilby.
And today on Liberty's Future Story, we're asking how Liberty can serve. All right, Jeremy, what's one thing that really inspired you to just enlist in the Army?
I was in the Navy, but I had a friend that went in a couple of years before me, and then my grandpas both served, and I just kind of felt the call to serve.
All right, for our next question, it is, what is probably one of your favorite memories you had or made while going in?
I just like going all over the world, man. I got to see all sorts of different cultures and just everything, that just being out to open sea and doing things and seeing things that people my age now have never done.
Final question, so we're going to end this on more of a high, hopeful note, is some of them harder days, what's something that just kept you going?
Knowing that no matter what I was going through at the time or what we were going through at the time on the ship, that people had been through a lot worse and were going through a lot worse than we were, and that was about it, really.
Thank you for your service, Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm Jonathan Fisher, and today I'm here with
Daniel Pollitt.
Today we're on Liberty's Future Story. We're asking how Liberty can serve. So we got 3 questions for you, Daniel. First question is, what's something that inspired you to enlist?
During the 9/11, it kind of pushed me off into it or whatnot. I was just ready to get in there and fight for the country.
Next question is, what's probably one of your favorite memories you made while serving?
I'd actually have to look back at it and say that, getting to work on aircraft and everything like that, some of the antics, that the guys and I would get into, throwing stuff around and being goofy.
Good old band of brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Third question, so we can end this on a bit of a higher note, is what's something that just really kept you going when you had some of them struggles?
Definitely the family. Them always being there for me and helping me out whenever I need stuff.
You only got one.
Yep.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks, sir.
Have a good morning, Daniel.
I'm Owen Howell here with
Dennis Deviney.
And today we're interviewing vets while they enlisted and served for our country. First question is, what inspired you to enlist?
Well, my family has a history of military service. My dad spent 27 years in the Air Force. My grandfather spent 25 in the Air Force. I have uncles, brothers that all enlisted and all served.
Secondly, what's your favorite memory while you were enlisted?
My favorite memory, it consists of a lot of things. I was in the Navy. I've been in 41 different countries. I've been all the way around South America, Africa, all in the Mediterranean, the North Atlantic. Just all the places I've seen and all the places I've been is my best memories.
Sounds amazing. Lastly, what kept you going while you were enlisted? What kept you just keep on going?
My family, my mom and dad, my brothers and sisters. I was in before I got married. I spent 8 years in the Navy, and just the letters and things from them, and knowing that I was doing something to protect our country and serve our country kept me going.
Well, thank you for letting me interview.
You're very welcome, sir. Thank you.
All right, my name is Jonathan Fisher. Today I'm here with.
I'm Russ Blogg. I'm the grandparents of the Floyds who are here at the school.
Today we're asking how Liberty can serve. We're here to talk with some of the service members that will willing to risk it all to save us, so we can be here now. We got 3 questions for you, right, boss?
Yep.
First question is, what's something that made you just want to enlist?
Well, I hate to say this on a negative point, but I was being drafted, so I decided to actually be proactive about the whole thing if I was going to do a military service, so I enlisted in the Air Force.
Yes, sir. Second question is, what do you think is your favorite memory from when you were in, when you were in the armed forces?
We had a very tight-knit group of people that flew. I flew in air rescue helicopters. I did multiple tours when I was over there, and all the people that I flew with and worked with, they were my family.
Taking this on a more hopeful note, because you did mention you were a Vietnam vet.
Yep.
It was a turning point for veterans because people realized that a lot of people were coming home different. And as you mentioned before when we were going through the interview, is you came back and you were very proactive at it. You were letting people know and helping other veterans. What's something that kept you going while you were serving?
Well, for one thing, I'm just trying to get back home with my family. And one of those things where once I got out, and I realized there were so many people that I flew with and I worked with who were having hard times, just coping with day-to-day life. I tried to see what I could do to help out. And I started some programs back in New England to help vets with outreach programs. We did counseling. We worked with a lot of families, and I just kept on working with people, and I still do through the VFW.
For Panama to Laos, to Cuba to Vietnam, you name it, we've let freedom ring. Liberty can serve.
We are Senior Spotlight, and I'm Jenikka.
And I'm Allie, and this week we are interviewing Khloe Bishop and Jenikka for Senior Spotlight. Now on our interviews. I'm Allie, and I'm here with our Senior Spotlight,
Khloe Bishop.
Khloe, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
What are your plans after high school?
I plan to attend OCU, Oklahoma City University, to further my cheer journey and my education.
That's great. What is something you want to improve this year?
Definitely my sleep schedule.
Okay. And what advice do you have for your underclassmen?
I know you hate it now, but take it day by day because it'll go by way too fast.
Thank you. Senior Spotlight, and I'm here with
Jenikka.
Hey, Jenikka, we have some questions for you. What are your plans after high school?
I hope to go play college basketball at some college. I'm not sure yet, though. And get my business degree and hopefully go to cosmetology school right after that.
That's good. What is something you want to improve this year?
I would say overcome the mental and physical side with my knee injury and just make the best out of it the little time that I have left here. I mean, that's it.
What advice do you give your underclassmen?
I would say do your work because it'll come and bite you in the butt in the long run. So, that's really it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jen, and thank you, Khloe.
Now on to Word of the Week.
Word of the week. Word of the week. Word of the... Word of the week. Word of the week. Word of the...
I'm Jimmy Cockburn. I'm Jerry Oliver.
I'm Mr. Stanton.
And now, Mr. Stanton, we have a question to ask you.
Yes.
What do you think the word defenestration means?
Defenestration is going through life with 2 broken arms.
I'm Jimmy Cockburn.
I'm Jerry Oliver.
I'm Lane Fisher. Now, Lane, what do you think the word defenestration means?
Fishing.
How about now? Do you know the definition?
The act of throwing somebody out the window.
Good job. He got it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know where Jerry goes after all of this. Like, we get done asking the last word and he just disappears. Besides that, this has been Word of the Week. Thank you for watching.
As well in honor of our veterans. Here are some pictures and videos from it shut off and it got me because it's just like the classes. Why are you looking over?
We're gonna edit that out.
I don't know.
Ms. Brown will make us.
What are we talking about first?
So I wanted to sit in that seat. I was sitting in this one.
Kiss the ink.
This is your helmet for Veterans Day.
Alright, who am I here with?
Brandon.
I got a question for you. How's your day been going?
It was pretty good. I was cleaning dishes.
Hey Xander, you want the mic?
What are you cleaning dishes for?
The Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving dinner? Oh, sweet. Alright, thank you.
Guys, yep.
How do you turn it off? We are 30,000 feet above the ground. It's cold. We are finna go meet up with the homies. Good day, boys.
Good day,
and girls. How we doing up here?
We are freezing. It's negative 33 degrees outside.
It is bloody. We are 30,000 feet in the air. As you can tell, I'm speaking short breaths. If I would not be surviving without my proud sponsor, Carhartt. If you do not have a Carhartt, go to Carhartt.com right now and use promo code SS to get 15% off your first Carhartt. We're out here in the bloody cold. You see how he's shivering? He does not have a Carhartt. You need Carhartt to survive this high up in this cold temperature. Thank you and bye.
Columbia just doesn't do the job.
No, it does not. You see the thickness on this? You see the thinness on that? I am built like a woolly mammoth right now.
It was a good one, boys. Have fun.